Hi. Hiya.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, now this is a place that one particular sighting is very, very, very common, very strong, and is linked with the castle, you know, an awful lot. As soon as people say, oh, you know, Dover Castle, they go, ah, that ghost there. So that's what we're looking for.
Okay.
What are you doing, Derek? What are you doing?
I don't know at the moment here. Okay, forgive. I know I look a bloody fool, but sorry for swearing.
It's all right.
Because energy, small legs are with me. Okay, come on. Manifest a bit stronger with me, please. Sean.
Sean.
Sean. 5th Battalion. Sean. Sean O'Flynn.
Wow, that was
Sean O'Flynn, he's Irish.
Who is he?
He's a young boy. Come on, show yourself to me. I felt your legs.
How old?
I'm surrounded with five of them here in memory. 5 of them surrounding him. They won't let him go.
Who won't let him go?
Them 5. Horrible, they're jabbing him. And he's thinking of us. He can't get out, you see. Each time he tries to make a break, they push him back into like the circle.
Why are they doing this to him?
They what? What's that, Sam? They want what he's got. They want what he's got. What do they want? Sean O'Flynn, 5th Battalion keeps on ringing down my ears. Sean, this boy is about 14.
Oh.
14, maybe 13, 14 years of age.
What period?
He's thinking of his mother. Give me that period again, please. 1799, 1799, 18 to 1804, 1804. Okay. But he comes here, but he raced here. That's what he did. He raced here in the spirit body of it. He raced here because he takes me in thought and takes me where he's surrounded by those men, and it's like as if they're grabbing at him, and you know he won't let go. He won't let go what he's got. He didn't let go because he needs that money. He needs that money. He can't go back without that money. He cannot go back. He wants to get things. They kicked him down. They kicked him down. He held him like this, you see, across. Bless him. But it wasn't here. It was not here. He's showing me the scene of a clearing of the trees there. It's like a village of some form. It's a village. A block off. Oh, okay, all right.
What?
They took his head off. Oh, God. Swipe! And they killed him. Oh, and he's raced here in a spirit body. He's raced back to try and tell everyone that he didn't let them down. That's why he's not moving, why he can't move. He keeps coming here, across, walking everywhere. And he's trying to find... You see, it's him that got the message through to Sam, saying about 5th, but Cork. He comes from Cork. Sean O'Flynn.
Sean O'Flynn
From Cork. He's thinking of his mother. He wanted to go back to his mother. Her name's Mary. Okay.
Mary O'Flynn.
Yes, they killed him. They took his life force away from him. They took his life. They took his things that he needed. He couldn't get the food. He couldn't get the food.
Oh.
It broke his heart.
But you mentioned
He wants
money.
to be released. He wants to be with all the other men. He wants to be with all the other men, and he can't be.
Can you do that later, when we're finished here, if you want to do that?
Yes, I'd like to help him leave here. He's distressed, and he's a good young boy,
and
rosy cheeks.
I know that apparently we've got a drawing of him, David, is that right?
Absolutely right. Marion Goodfellow is a psychic artist.
Yeah.
You've drawn...
A boy, about 13, 14 years old.
Okay, can you see that? I'll show that to you over there. Where are you? There you are. Okay, have a look at that. So describe this boy.
Very dark hair,
How old?
About 13, 14 years old. But I felt it as Derek was talking then, I felt a real deep sadness, a real sadness. I think his own turned on him. I think it's, there was a conspiracy against the boy. And I think his own men hurt him.
Now,
sorry.
Well...
It's making me emotional. I really do feel quite emotional with that.
And do you think this is the drummer boy?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I had him in the restaurant earlier. I definitely had him.
Why do you feel so emotional?
I just think he trusted the people around him. There was that bond of trust. I can hear footsteps running in my mind. But they knew him. They were his
because
comrades.
Because we know that this regimental drummer boy was actually killed. Well, let's go to Derek. Sorry, I'm going to interrupt. Let's go back to Derek.
Yeah?
He was proud. He was the best. And he'd put those sticks to the side and he'd walk with that pride because O'Leary was behind him. Go on, son. That's pride. Wow. Now that's happy energy because he's reflecting back to what he enjoyed best.
Which was?
The drumming.
Yeah. Wow.
And he spun his wrist. He was natural.
Now, you mentioned that you were getting pains here. Just
Yes.
explain why you were getting those pains.
These pains are because when this horrible human being, if you want to call him that, gathered him down onto the floor and he just, with a sword, and took his neck and his head away.
Is there any way? Is there any way that you can come up with? I know it's really difficult. Is there any way you can come up with possibly a name or somebody that may have taken his life? Because I know you said there were 5 of them.
Yes, 5 of them, 5 men. They knew they were waiting for him. They knew his route. They knew his route. He used to go on a route, and that was his sole job. O'Leary trusted him with all that money.
Now, one thing that everybody at home missed, because David was chatting in the hub, was who was O'Leary again?
O'Leary was his maybe captain. O'Leary, which was his
Person that was of him. He kept on talking about that. Very proud, because I believe the name O'Leary used to, bless him, little boy, used to tell him he was so good. It was without him. So
are you saying that basically, if somebody has lost their life very, very quickly, like the little drummer boy did,
yes.
then they still believe that they're alive, so they reenact what they're doing?
Yes, they can't leave the atmosphere because, you see, as with the, forgive me saying this in your memory, as in the pain of that infliction, although it was very quickly, it's not what is then left with the physical body. Because the spirit body has to leave the physical body. And the spirit has not been severed, but the feelings on leaving the physical body in a natural way, okay, is the pain and that experience stays with the spirit body.
So to interrupt, you've just heard that apparently somebody's been phoning up. Roy Richards saying that apparently the little drummer boy is following me. But
yes, well, you see, his atmosphere is here, very strong, and, he, yes. In actual fact, Sam's just told me here, when you came over earlier, did you not feel a tug to your jacket in any way?
No.
Okay, I feel his attempt was, because he's only of mine now, in the spirit body, was trying to draw your attention by tugging on you.
I don't want any more.
No, honestly. I mean, he's a very sweet soul, okay? Probably the most kindred. If you to see him in the physical, you'd want to go up to him, okay, and give him the world's biggest cuddle because he, a cute-looking, good-looking young boy.
Richard, you think that's amazing?
I think it's incredible, yeah. I mean, there is every possibility that there would have been a lot of Irishmen in the regular army at that time. A boy, he would have been carrying money, possibly for provisions. They were used as errand boys. They were used as for treating the wounded and things like that. And it's logic that he would have been out there doing that. And he would probably